Welcome to the lesson, What are the states of matter? We're going to learn about solids, liquids, and gases. We will also learn about how they are similar and different. The vocabulary words for this lesson are solid, liquid, gas, evaporation, and condensation. Click each word to find out more about it.
So before starting with the definitions, let me ask Ibrahim, Hashim, what do you think? What thing we can call it solid? Like what around us?
Solid is like ice, rock, or pebble.
That's great. And liquid?
Liquid, water, anything.
And
Anything
juice.
that is
And juice, for example. And gas?
gas, like smoke, and that's the thing.
Okay. The same question for Yazan Al-Ghamdi. Give me examples for something solid, something liquid, something gas. Solid, like what? Ibrahim Hashim said like ice, like rocks.
Metal.
Yeah, like metals. Of course, not all metals are solid, but you said solid. Okay, metals are solid. What else like liquid?
Water.
Water. And what like gas? Ibrahim said smoke.
Like breathe.
Like what?
Breathe.
Breathe. Okay.
Oxygen.
Oxygen. All gases around us, like oxygen, carbon dioxide, nitrogen, hydrogen. All the gases in the atmosphere.
Yeah.
So let's see what are solid here.
Solid. The form of matter that has a volume and a shape that both stay the same.
Osama, what is solid?
Teacher, it's not clear. It's so far. Look, it's there.
Okay, don't worry.
Okay.
Solid.
Solid.
The form of matter that has a volume and a shape that both stay the same.
Read that again.
Solid. A form to matter that has a volume and a shape that both stay the same.
Stay the same, like if you leave your pencil on the desk and if you leave it for 2 days, when you come after 2 days, you will find it like a banana.
No,
it still stay a pencil.
if it was banana, I was gonna eat it.
So it's solid. Let's see the next one. Liquid.
Liquid. A form of matter that has a volume that stays the same but a shape that can change.
Yes,
sir.
Yes, what's liquid?
Liquid, a form of matter that has a volume that stays the same but a shape that can change.
That's meaning when you pour a amount of water or oil in a glass, it will take the shape of glass. Like as you see here, the scientist
Like a water.
is testing some amount of colored water, and this water will take the shape of the bottle. Next, gas.
Gas. A form of matter that has no definite shape or volume.
Muhammad, read.
Mister,
Gas.
it's not good.
A form of matter that has no definite shape or volume. Okay, Muhammad.
I can't see.
Okay, don't worry.
I see a tomato of meter. I don't know.
Gas. A form of matter that has no definite shape or volume.
So can we catch gas by using our hand?
No,
We can't. So a form of matter that has no definite shape or volume.
I can't see. It's not good.
Osama, you can see? A little bit. Okay. Then evaporation.
Evaporation. The process by which liquid water changes into water vapor.
The process by which liquid water changes into water vapor. Like when you put a pot on the stove and try to heat it up, you will find out some amount of water vapor goes up.
Mister, can we go to the book?
Wait, Muhammad, condensation.
Condensation. The process by which water vapor changes into liquid water.
Yazan Al-Ghamdi, read that please. What is condensation?
The process by which water vapor changed into liquid water.
That's great.
It's hard to believe that this tower of ice is the same substance as the liquid water below it. Did you know that ice takes up more space than liquid water? Like all matter, water has 3 states: solid, liquid, and gas. Click each picture to learn more about each state.
Ali?
Yes, teacher.
What do you think about this picture? Is it solid, liquid, or gas?
Is it ice?
Ice. The ice is solid or liquid or gas?
Solid.
Solid. And what happened when we heat it up?
Is it
Melted.
yes, melted?
Melt like when you try to convert the solid to be liquid.
Solids like these ice cubes have a definite shape and volume. Volume is a measure of how much space matter takes up. By looking at these ice cubes, it is clear how much space they take up. These liquids have different shapes. That's because liquids take on the shape of their container. Like solids, liquids have a definite volume. They do not have a definite shape. These liquids.
Okay. Muhammad, what do you think about this picture? Solid, liquid, or gas?
Liquid.
Liquid. So the liquid takes the shape of the container. Like the first one takes the shape of this bottle. The second one takes the shape of the container, and so on. If you put the liquid inside a bottle like a duck, so the liquid will be like a duck. If you put it in the container like a dog, it will be like a dog.
Oh.
That's mean it's liquid, not solid.
Oh, nice.
Do you see the steam coming out of the kettle? That's a sign that water vapor, a gas, has been produced. Gas is the 3rd state of matter. Gases do not have a definite volume or shape. Although you can't see gases, the steam tells you that a gas is in the air. The steam forms when invisible water vapor, a gas, condenses to form tiny water droplets.
The steam is the
When
gas.
you breathe and your lungs fill with air, that's another sign that a gas is present.
Yes, Ibrahim?
I mean, it's easy. The same is the gas, but it's gonna cool down. So
But
then you won't be in sight after cooling down.
what are gases?
Gases, different things. Some can be chemicals, and some can be water vapor or other different type of drying things. It's complex wait. There's complex things about this class, really. Yeah.
Okay, Ibrahim, another question. How can we
Water
differentiate?
vapor has if, if gas doesn't have a volume or anything, it has heat, but that's a complex thing.
Ibrahim, how can we differentiate the states of matter, like solids, gases, or liquids?
Salts, gases, and liquids, I know about them. Okay, see, solids are able to be touched and things. Some solids can go changing forms into different shapes,
Okay.
or even change into different solids.
Mm.
Of course, like a stone turning into different stones. Okay, not only they always stay in place, shape,
Mm.
and the same shape, even if you break something, it turns into a different shape.
Yeah.
So, look, liquids, and those are complex things, of course, about the atoms and all that.
Yeah.
It's all depending on the atoms. How much are there? Neutron, electrons, and protons. How much are there causes what to become what? Solid, liquid, or different things.
Oh,
It
okay.
depends
Thank you,
on the
Ibrahim,
atom.
for your brilliant answer.
Because gases spread out to fill space, they do not have a definite shape or volume. However, they can be squeezed or compressed into a container. Matter can change from one state to another, but certain conditions must be in place. Click each picture to find out what happens. At 100 degrees Celsius, water boils. Have you seen bubbly hot water boiling on the stove? Boiling water is changing from a liquid into a gas. Liquid water does not have to boil to become a gas. Water from a pond and sweat on your arm can become a gas without being 100 degrees Celsius. When liquid water becomes a gas below 100 degrees Celsius, it is called evaporation.
Osama, how can we convert the liquid to be gas?
Liquid to be gas.
Do you see the water vapor before?
Like ice, it's gonna put
No, no,
put it in the hot places. It's gonna be gas.
no. I just see you when you drink water.
Yes,
If
like this.
if you take amount of water and put it in the stove, what will happen?
Stove. What is it?
The, when you put it on the fire, what will
Uh,
happen
it will gonna
to heat it
be
up? What
gas.
happened? Can we get gases? Yeah, like water vapor.
Just like this.
So we can convert
It's
the liquid.
like they're
Listen,
doing.
listen, 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 listen. We can convert the liquid to be gas when we heat it up. Okay, Usama?
Okay,
And
teacher,
it's called evaporation.
like they're doing noodles. They need
Like
this
what?
thing. You know the Indomie? I think it's
Indomie?
yes.
Yes.
They use it. The water.
When you put it in the stove,
Yes.
try to heat it up, you will get water vapor.
Yes.
And even can you blow like your breath on your hand now?
Like this.
No. Put your hand in front of your mouth
Okay.
and blow wind like that.
It's hot.
Yeah. Do that again 5 times. Slowly, 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 slowly. Look at you.
Ow.
Look in your hand. What happened to your hand?
It's going like thunder.
It's water vapor. Now you can get water vapor on your hand. Okay?
Yes, it's water. There's water.
Yeah, water vapor. Yeah.
Gas changes back into a liquid when it cools. This process, the opposite of evaporation, is called condensation.
Condensation, what happened now to your hand is called condensation because you convert the gas to be liquid on your hand again.
Like this.
Think that liquid water can change into a solid? If you said yes, you're right. Water freezes when it cools down to 0 degrees Celsius. As ice
Yes,
warms up,
mister.
it melts at 0 degrees
What do you like to say?
Bye-bye.
Celsius and becomes water. You've just learned about solids, liquids, and gases. Now take a look at these objects. Can you put them in the right category? Drag each picture to where it belongs.
Ibrahim, sort these objects by whether they are solid, liquid, or gas.
Okay, can I tell you something?
Yes.
I've been wanting to say this for like 1 hour ago. So I just want to tell you, I've been studying this 10 quiz. I studied 10 quizzes of this. I have 10 in second grade, I had 10 quizzes about the subject matter. So
10
I'm very
quizzes
good.
about this subject?
Yes.
So you are a scientist now in this subject.
Yes.
Okay, so what are solids here?
Solid.
Just pick one.
These.
What? What is this?
The
Solid. Just pick one and say it's solid.
the bricks.
The bricks. Okay, right.
Can I do it?
Osama, pick one for liquid.
Liquid. A liquid is the juice.
The juice. Wonderful. Muhammad, pick one for gas. Pick one for gas, Muhammad.
The balloon.
The balloon?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's gas.
That's great. Yazan Al-Ghamdi. Pick one for solid again.
Solid. Rock.
The rock?
This one.
You mean this one?
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
is coins.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks, Yazan. Yazan Atash. Pick one for liquid.
The juice. The juice. Not the juice.
You mean this one?
Yes.
Thanks, Yazan. Okay, Osama, pick one for liquid. No, not for gas. For gas.
The thing that is the fire.
The pot? The pot?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, Ibrahim Hashim, pick one for solid. Or what do you think about trees?
Trees. Trees. Trees, I think is gonna be solid because the wood.
Right. And Ibrahim Abdelhadi, what do you think about the
I
last
had no
one?
idea what that is. Me too.
Ibrahim,
Teacher, can I go to the bathroom?
quickly. What about this picture?
Of what is this? What is this?
You're not with us. You didn't concentrate.
I'm trying to show you something.
Is this solid, liquid, or gas?
solid, liquid, or gas. It's solid because I can see a little glass, so it must be liquid. Liquid.
What is the content inside it? It's liquid.
Yeah.
You
liquid.
got it. A tree, a house, and a coin are all solids because they have a definite shape and volume. Juice, oil, and window cleaner are liquids. They take the shape of their containers, but they have a definite volume. And gases like the helium inside this balloon or water vapor from a pot of boiling water spread out to fill their containers because they do not have a definite shape or volume. What will happen to this flavored water? Click the statement that answers the question.
Muhammad, what will happen to this flavored water? Click your answer. It will evaporate, it will freeze, it will condense, it will melt.
It will freeze.
Will freeze. You know what is freezing? When you put it in the fridge, what will happen? It will freeze. Just pick it and see.
That's correct. When liquid water is
Don't
cooled to
melt.
0 degrees Celsius, it will freeze and become ice. If the ice is heated, it will melt.
Thanks, Muhammad. Your answer is right. When you put it in the fridge, it will freeze. Like it will change from the liquid to be solid, like ice. Thanks, Muhammad.
Can you name how water changes? Match the process to the sentence that best describes it.
Today, if you answer anything, you will get 2 extra marks. So Muhammad will get 2 extra marks. Yazan Ghamdi, match the process.
Mister, and the math class.
Yes, as well. To the sentence that best describes it.
Number 2, okay. Number 3.
What about melting?
Okay, ice change to water.
Melting ice change to be water. Okay. That's correct. Yazan Atash.
Yes.
What is condensation?
Water change to water vapor.
Water changes to water vapor. Are you sure?
Yeah.
Let me
Mr. Ibrahim
check.
is playing.
It's not right. Yazan, try again.
Sir, I can see the screen.
Okay. The first one, water vapor changes to water.
Water change to ice.
Water changes to ice.
To
Water changes to ice. Is it condensation?
Elements.
water change.
I'm going to show you.
Condensation is like water vapor changes to be water.
Yes, sir.
Evaporation.
But I can see it, mister.
Okay. Freezing. When you put water in the fridge, it will be ice. So it's freezing. Water changes to ice.
Mister,
Of course, the last one is evaporation.
Teacher.
Great job!
Mr.
You
Ibrahim
matched the
is
process with its
Done.
description.
Why? Let him with us.
You've learned a lot about water and how it changes from one state to another. Before we finish, let's take a quick look at the main points you covered. Matter commonly exists in 3 states: solid, liquid, and gas. Solids have a definite shape and volume. Liquids take on the shape of their container, and they do not have a definite shape. Gases do not have a definite volume or shape. Can solid water change to a liquid? Yes, as ice warms up, it melts to become a liquid. Water freezes when it cools down to 0 degrees Celsius. It becomes a solid. Water can evaporate to become a gas. Gas changes back into a liquid when it cools. Now that you've finished this lesson, if you wish, you can go back and review any part of the lesson again.
Now, please open your book.
Close the book. Mr. Wait.
Open your book.
Wait.
Page
Wait.
365.
Mr.
Yes.
Let Ibrahim is he's playing Minecraft.
Ibrahim?
The element. There's element in Minecraft. Wallah. I'm showing you about this. There's a
Okay.
lesson. Okay.
Ibrahim, can you switch the screen off?
Yeah, maybe his brother or his sister is playing. No, he was playing
Okay, Ibrahim.
Minecraft.
Okay, no, Ibrahim, sit down, please.
Mr. Pete, what?
365.
365.
And Osama will read the first question.
Okay, find the answer to the following question in the lesson and record it here.
Read.
Okay, how does
Heating
this frozen
treat affect it?
trade?
Can you see this ice cream?
Yes, ice cream. I wish I could.
If you want to, what about if we put it in the stove? What will happen?
It will be a water.
Melt it. When it gets hot enough, the solid turns into liquid. Write it, please. Write. Muhammad, write. Muhammad, please write.
I want to unmute me because I want to zoom it. I can't see it.
Osama can see. How can't you see it?
I don't know. But zoom it.
You can see now?
Okay, now I can see.
Have you done?
No.
Quickly.
Can you go down a little bit because I went down and I
Yazan Al-Ghamdi finished? Yazan Atash finished?
No, can see them. Go down. I can. Wait, no, they can see the last word. Down. Just okay, now go down. I finished.
Okay, next page.
No.
What is the state? What is the state?
SS.
Curtains, ribbon, ice cubes. It's S means solid and L means liquid. Can you record it? curtain,
Okay.
ribbon, and what do you think about ice cubes and the orange drink?
Mister, go down because I want
Just write S or L.
Yes. Go down.
For orange juice, it's L.
Mister, the orange drink we will put in because it's liquid.
Teacher, but it was gas. If it was gas,
There is no gas here.
but the balloon.
Where is balloon?
There's a balloon. Go there. The second page.
The question. I'm not talking about the second page. Here we
Only
have
this page.
S, 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 and L.
Okay, R in balloon. R in balloon.
The balloon, the next page, right?
Yep. So what we? Oh, there is G. Teacher, there is G.
The next page.
There is
Yeah, the balloon and bubbles, they are gases. What about the plastic? It's solid.
I've got up. I didn't see anything.
You can write the answer from your head.
Down.
The plastic is
Plastic, it's solid or gas, Yazan?
Go
Solid.
down. Only right there.
Mister,
Yes.
they are doing the
The bubbles are gas.
They are doing a birthday.
Plastic, yes, birthday. Plastic is solid.
These are right there.
Go the next page.
Yes.
Have you done with this page, Muhammad?
It's a happy birthday for a girl.
Happy
is the
birthday
page?
to you. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Mister, I am 9 years old.
Yeah. 396, I do it. In the term one.
Guess what? How old is this girl? How old is this girl?
9.
10.
She's
10.
no, she's 3. She's 3.
3? Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
She is 1 trillion. She's gonna die.
Okay. Okay.
How is that?
Then cool. It's freezing. Water freezes at how many Celsius? How many degrees? Water freezes at 0 Celsius.
Oh my God. Very
Water freezes at 0 Celsius.
Mister, look a home for us.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, my dear students, and have a nice weekend. See you next week.
Next week. See you next